thought it was a good save. So you need your goalkeeper sometimes to get you the points. I mean, it hasn't been given, so there's nothing for me to say. I've only seen it briefly as I walked across. I think it looks like one of those ones that if it was given, I don't think it would have been overturned, but it hasn't been given, so I don't know.
How frustrating is that those little moments maybe still aren't going for you? I mean, you're great for 20 minutes, and then, you know, I don't think anyone would begrudge you a little bit of luck as well on some of the looks you've had in the last few weeks.
Yeah, but you have to earn that, and there's nothing for us to. We can't complain or wait for luck to turn for us. We have to keep working. I thought first half we were positive. We started the game well. We scored a good goal, more opportunities as well. Good attacking intent. We lost a little bit of control for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we conceded, which we could do better with, I think, and that changes the dynamic of the game. But overall, I thought first half, you know, was quite positive. Second half is probably more a reflection of where we are as a group and a team in terms of you know, players coming up to speed and from returning to injury from injury, and players adapting to the Premier League. So that's the work in progress. That's what we have to work with. But there was a step forward, I thought, overall from the previous game.
Okay, behind Tom.
Yeah, and last week you talked about the trying to working hard to make sure the team is going to gel. You are now starting to make steps in that direction. So you're starting to get a bit more, despite not being.
Yeah, I felt today was a step forward, like I say. Performance-wise, starting the game well. You're always rocked a little bit by the goal because that's football, and something for us to learn from and do better with. But overall, yeah, step forward. It's sort of the week that we've used. We've had a good training week. We've had a good week. But obviously, when it's not reflected in 3 points, there's always stuff that you can do better.
James Cole.
VAR looked at the handball and decided it wasn't a handball. That's surprising.
It looks quite a handball to me, but again, like I said, I thought it was didn't know Thomas could get down that easily and save like that. It's a good stop from him, but again, it's not for me to say about VAR.
More consistency.
Well, you won't, because they're human beings. There's not while they're human beings, a different human being in the room, and every single decision, every single action, you won't get the same one again. So it's very hard to get consistency. Sometimes they go for you, sometimes they don't. Today they didn't. You just have to accept that.
Matt Law. Go on.
Hi, Matt.
We've spoken a bit about him recently, but Cucurella got some stick off the fans today. They cheered when his name was read out to come off. There was one moment when he lost the ball and they all quite mad at him. Would you sort of request that they're sort of not making it easy for him, are they? Are you worried about the reaction he's given?
Well, no, I mean, supporters are entitled to their opinion, of course, and they just want the team to do well. And as I said in the previous press conference, I don't think Mark is in his absolute best moment. But at the same time, you know, he's been part of a team that's kept a clean sheet at Anfield, clean sheet against Fulham. You know, in the summer, I know because I was the selling club, there was another club that were interested in Mark, and you know, from a points in the Premier League, they're a good football club. So Mark hasn't become a bad player at all, but some players sometimes can go through bad times, and we need to stick with him and stick together and try and help him. But at the same time, supporters are entitled for their opinion, and there's nothing for me to be critical of that. That's just what we have to work with.
Tom Waddy.
Hi, Graham.
Hi.
You started 5, I think, the winter signings today. You left out, say, something like Mason Mount. How are you finding fitting all these players in now?
I think it's a challenge, but it's my job. It's exciting. It tests you because you have to make sure that you communicate properly and manage the environment, because otherwise it can go not very positive. But I must say the week has been a really good training week. Spirit in the group is really good. Not just the team. The spirit of the group is positive. They know what it is. They're not stupid. There's big competition for places. We need healthy competition. We need training to be better and better, because that's how you can improve. And then you've just got to have honest conversations and respect the fact that players will be disappointed, because that's normal. It'd be strange if it wasn't. But then these are top professionals and top people. They handle themselves well.
Jacob Steinberg.
Imagine the Chelsea fans might be a little bit surprised to say, look, that you said it's a step forward today. Do they maybe need to realise that with everything that's coming in at the moment, how many players are coming through the door, players coming back, it's going to be a work in progress, it's not going to be a quick fix?
Well, I think I can't. Chelsea fans are entitled to their view. Of course they are, and I understand when we're not winning, like they'd be disappointed, like we are. Absolutely. I just said from a step forward, from a performance perspective, I thought it was. And you can see the potential of the team, I thought, today. But you can also see where the work is, which is getting Reece James up to speed, which is getting Ben Chilwell up to speed, which is getting Ruben Loftus-Cheek up to speed, which is getting Wesley Fofana up to speed, which is getting N'Golo Kante up to speed, which is adapting Mudryk into the Premier League, which is adapting Madueke into the Premier League, which is adapting Benoit Badiashile into the Premier League, which is adapting Joao Felix into the Premier League. That's just how it is. That's just how I see it, and I'm just being honest to say how it is. But I completely understand that people are frustrated if you don't win. Absolutely.
Okay, last one before we do Mondays. Dan King.
In terms of positive, Graham, the creativity in the first 20-25 minutes of good, no matter whether you were dangerous, and you had two of your new guys link up. Can you talk about that, and particularly about having Felix and just what extra options he brings to you in
Well, I thought that you could see in the first half, I think, the potential of the team and the possibility of the team, and the quality of the team at times. The thing that disappoints is that in the Premier League you can't control everything all the time. It's impossible. So when you don't, you just have to make sure you don't concede, and then you can build again. And that's the bit, from a regret from us is probably the first goal gets West Ham back into the game too cheaply from my perspective. So that's something for us.
Hello, hey guys, I'm back again. I forgot that it was the final of the Club World Cup today. So probably Real Madrid or Al-Hilal, one of them is gonna be champions, and Chelsea, no more champions of the world. It's done. So that's why I'm here a little earlier than expected. So also to give you an opportunity to talk, just in case you want to talk about Arsenal or Chelsea. Arsenal also dropped point. Strange. They were laughing at us, but I don't know where they're going to learn how to be humble. So I'm going to be here if I have more people watching or everybody's discouraged by the result today. So depend on how many people we got here. Could be a little longer or not, depend. So I can get this out of the way. Okay. So yeah, man. Yeah, my people, get into the comment section down below and let us know what you think. Herbert said I sent Porter to. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, for his excuses, send him somewhere in a very tough places. Sisi say hello. I need it manager out of Chelsea Football Club. You want the manager, Chelsea manager, to get out the club? Okay. Let's wait and see the decision from Mr. Todd Boehly. Todd Boehly is the guy that makes decisions, not me. So, yeah, man, so disappointing. And Arsenal also dropped 2 points. So it looks like we're coming the same fight. You take 3 points. No, you take 3 points. No, I'm not taking it. Oh, you take it. You take it. Yeah, imagine if Chelsea beat like Fulham twice. And then today they beat West Ham. By now, we were going to be smelling top 4. We were going to be saying, yeah, this is going to happen. But now, it's over, man. I'm not going to even attempt to think anymore. It's over. Forget about it. Dropping stupid point like this, it's not going to help. So, send your comment and let's try to answer. And get into the poll. Let us know what you think. Porter out or me? Probably I am the problem, right? Some people accuse me of being the problem because I'm responsible and I'm not sucking Porter. I have the power to do so, but I'm not doing it. So I'm the problem. Yeah. So let us know what you think. What is your honest opinion about everything? Very, very sad at the end. Joao Felix wasn't happy at all. Even the interview that he gave after the game, you can tell that the guy is sad. Modric, not happy for getting out. Modric, yeah, he said something on Instagram that people interpreted. Oh, he liked some kind of post because Cucurella didn't want to serve him, apparently. And then exposed Modric by the lack of awareness, the lack of service and all that. And what the manager did, he took them both off. So the guy who was causing problems and the guy who was trying to do something, all of them out. I don't really get the logic behind it, but it is what it is, I guess. There's nothing I can do about it, my friend. So King Chelsea said that Porter needs to go. We've given him way too much chances, and now it's time to go. It's time to go. According to King Chelsea. Cash. Mr. Cash said that Cucurella is not giving Modric the ball. Yeah. I don't know. Not even about giving the ball. His positioning is just questionable. Running all over the place like a headless chicken, like somebody who doesn't know his role really in the team. Ball watching. I don't think we should blame him only for the goal that we conceded, but he was part of it. Because he didn't close down. You know, he didn't put any pressure on the guy that had the ball. But also you have to check on Madueke, who was supposed to be marking Emerson Palmieri. Emerson Palmieri scoring against Chelsea Football Club. The guy who was so awful at some point at Chelsea Football Club. He was making the same mistakes that we made today. And we got Cucurella, and today Cucurella was the average one, and Emerson Palmieri was the hero. So all the Chelsea reject, they always come to hunt and to get their revenge. So what the point of paying 60 million on some guys that is so poor, you know? When we were linked with him and Chelsea, went to pay that kind of money, 60 million. I said it. I said in the same channel. Live. It's there on the record. I don't see anything special about that brother. Probably we don't need him. Probably we need to give Jan Madsen from the academy a chance, or Lewis Hall. Everybody got on me. Oh no, you with your academy, English, nothing good can come from England. Wah, 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 wah. But it's better to go there and spend money. And when it comes to some other wonderful world class, everybody don't care about money, right? Everybody's like, oh, break the bank, bring him. When a quality like Kukurea is on the market, you go for him. Make theories and narrative, and the same people are flip-flopping right now because they have nothing really to sell when it comes to the money that we spent last summer. Last summer really killed us. So people, there is a game that's going on. It's already started, 3 minutes in my location. So you will see me moving all around so I can see what is happening on the pitch. Real Madrid against Al-Hilal from Saudi in the final of the Club World Cup. Chelsea still champions until they are not. It's going to happen in a few minutes from now. Champions of the world, we're not gonna sing that anymore because it's gonna be Real Madrid, the way I see it, unless if there is a miracle for Al-Hilal to beat Madrid, but I don't see it happening. I think Madrid are gonna, they took the Champions League from us. Now they're gonna take the Club World Cup away from us. So yeah. Madrid. Corner kick for Madrid, and Toni Kroos is taking it. But you know, I'm not going to focus on the Club World Cup. I'm going to focus on talking. I'm here a little earlier than I scheduled because I tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't sleep anymore. I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning. I was so sleepy when I was here before. And I was discouraged. No energy, no nothing. And then I went there, took some breakfast, and then tried to take a nap. Just not working. I can see those images just walking through my mind. So I was like, okay, probably let me just go live now, because I promise I wanted to go if I can catch some sleep and then come tonight for the therapy show. But since I can't get sleep, that's why I'm hiding my red eyes with Todd Bowley's sunglasses. So, and I was like, yeah, probably let me just do it now and then try to catch sleep later on, so I don't have anything else to do in terms of, you know, streams and all that. So, feel free to be with us here if you want. I can be here if I have people interacting, but if it's not, and then I'm gonna have to leave sooner than expected. So on your screen right now you can tell that we have a match that's going on between Real Madrid and Al-Hilal of the Kingdom of Saudi. And I'm gonna be talking about football and answering to your questions. There are so many of them. I know I'm late, but I have also to keep up with the show. You know what I mean? Yeah. 4 games, 1 win, 1 goal conceded, and the other 3 draws. I still trust the process. I trust the process, but individuals that are taking us are carrying on with the process. I'm not too sure because I didn't sign anybody. I just support everybody that works for Chelsea. So I will support Porter as long as he can do the right thing, you know. I don't make decisions, so I choose not to kill myself by getting mad and insulting people and attacking people, because it's not going to help me. It's not going to help my health. And it's not going to change anything at the end of the day. Bowley is the guy who is going to make the decision. So why get in some kind of bandwagon propaganda that is not going to work? So the process, I trust it, but it's not the reason for me not to say anything. You know, when something is wrong, I'm going to say it. But I still trust the process. The process doesn't mean individuals. The process is the global ideas and the global goal for Chelsea Football Club. So individuals will come and go, but the process is going to stay the same. The goal is the same, to make Chelsea great again. So, no, man, don't say that. I don't even know why I highlight your stuff. And don't attack people's physiques and talk about it. Listen, keep it like civilized. Don't get on people's like personal. Don't get it too personal. This is football, and we have to keep it football instead of insulting people's hair or no hair or stuff. I understand the frustration, but we have to be careful here what we say on social media. It's not going to change anything. You can insult him. Cucurella didn't choose himself at the end of the day. Chelsea went there, spent money. We didn't need him. We went there, we spent money. It's not his fault that he was on the pitch. My match preview, I said, I don't want to see Cucurella. I don't trust the guy. Many people say that we have to go with him because Chile is from an injury and Lewis Howell's still a kid. And that was like, the age is just a number. Play the kid. I don't even know if he's fit or he went back to the academy or they played the other day. I don't know what happened. He wasn't even on the bench for two games now. So I don't know. I just don't know, my friend. I'm not sure what we are doing. And if you want to call us, the link being provided over there. Just double check on top of the chat. You are not obligated to do so. You know? I'm just reminding people, just in case. Just in case people want to talk, it's okay. If they don't want, it's okay too. No hard feeling, no nothing. People have stuff to do in life than only be on YouTube. Thank you, everybody. If you want to encourage me a little bit, you can give me some likes. It doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost you anything. It's just gonna help. It's gonna help promote the stream. That's it. Your like. That's why I am asking for your likes. Okay, Mr. Manny Mas may say that they are attacking Mason Mount. That doesn't even start. He didn't even start. Yeah, you always defend Mason Mount, but you don't defend the other people with the same energy. That's your problem here. So everybody is biased here, including me. We are all biased. We have our likes and dislikes. And we just got on people, try to take attention from the real problem so you can save your boy. That is social media. Mason Mount is my boy. I've been defending him as long as I can remember, since the academy days. But when he doesn't do good, I have to tell the truth. I try to be as fair as I can toward anybody. So victims are Mount and Gallagher. That is like a natural Chelsea thing to do, is to blame academy and English players. And then we can, if they are not on the pitch, we can extend the hate a little bit to other nationalities. But if one of them is there, even if Chaluba was there and nobody else played, we were going to find a way to attack that English guy and that academy guy. That is number one rule on social media. And then If they are not on the pitch, we can extend a little bit, but it's not gonna be the same impact or the same, the same hate and the same evil as the way we do to the English players. That is a Chelsea thing. Everybody knows about it. We hate local boys, please. Who is Corolla? Corolla? Who is Corolla? Corolla is like a beer here in America. Corona. Not Corolla. I'm joking. You meant Cucurella, right? So Mark Cucurella should be sold. But listen, my friend, it's very easy and lazy to say it right now. But when we bought him, everybody went crazy. Oh, we got the best deal. Oh, Chile, wah, 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 wah. When I was promoting Hull and promoting Jan Madsen in the same channel here, you guys gave me hard time. But everybody become an expert after fact. You don't listen. You don't use common sense. But after fact, somebody flop and, oh, no, you're here to sell him. Who's going to buy him? 60 million. Who is going to spend that kind of money? Whoa, Real Madrid just scored, people. Real Madrid 1-0. That was known already. 1-0 to Real Madrid. While we are. And it's Vinicius Junior. But this is not what people want to hear right now. It tells you that Real Madrid are going to take the World Cup from us in few minutes from now. They're going to be champions of the world. Yeah, but what I was saying is like, yeah, now you want to sell him, but it's better to prevent than try to heal, right? So you know that if you are walking outside right now, it's just muddy and it's been snowing and ice and all that, and the temperature is minus 15 degrees. And you are going there, bear with me here before I finish. And then you get sick, you got cold, or you broke your elbows because you were not careful enough, and you want to try to go to the hospital and heal it. Why can't you just first of all say, it's not the right condition for me to go outside right now? You see? So it's good, Lukaku should be sold, Sterling should be sold, but you the same people here that every time somebody want to talk a little bit of sense, you are the expert to insult people. Everybody that don't agree with you, you insult them for giving an opinion. You want to just copy-paste because big account on social media are pushing certain guy. Oh, this is the guy, the missing piece. You copy-paste without even thinking outside the box. And after the fact that you spent so much money and you're paying him tons of money and he's not doing good, all of a sudden, sell him. We need to sell him. But you were pushing less than 6 months ago. You were there the champions because you think that I know the guy. Even if you never watch his game, you pretend, I know. I've been watching him since when he was 10 years old. Everybody becomes specialist. And when you try to talk sense on social media, people hate you. People unsubscribe. People send you all kind of hate. How dare are you to say that he's not going to work at Chelsea? How dare are you? We are Chelsea. We need to spend money, as if money is the solution to everything. No, it's not. But all of a sudden, after fact, oh no, sell him. Come on, man. Come on. Pora is no good. I'm scared about this Wednesday, Borussia. Yeah, you have to be afraid. Now I can't even predict anymore because every time I open my mouth and say, we're going to win, we're gonna smash them, we're gonna destroy them. Every time we got smashed. Because today we got smashed. I don't see it another way. It's not a draw for me. That was a loss, a freaking loss. With the quality that we have on the pitch and freaking concede a stupid goal like that. And we stopped playing. We stopped playing. When we scored a freaking goal, we stopped playing. You know? So I am not going to take it as a draw. I am going to take it as a defeat. That was a defeat for me all day long. Cucurella needs time. Okay. But the same people won't give any academy product a chance. They don't need time. They have to go. Sell them because they are not good enough. They are not performing for a couple of games. Sell them all. But Cucurella needs time. For what? When you spend 60 million on somebody is supposed to be a missing piece, you have to hit the ground running. I don't want to hear need time thing, you know. Need time in terms of the team gelling together. Okay? But individually, you have to show us why we paid that kind of money. Okay? And look at Joao Felix and even Modric and Enzo Fernandez. Yes, they need time because of the unity of the team we have to build. But when it comes to individual brilliance, you can tell. 2-0 people. 2-0 to Real Madrid. Okay, so Cucurella need time. I'm just answering to some of the questions here. I saw Victor. I think I skipped some questions early on because this coach is too small to manage Chelsea Football Club. Sock said, for me, Mr. Porter did the right thing for the lineup today. Nothing can blame. You can blame him. Our new players just need time to understand each other. Oh, wow. Holy water can help you sleep, my friend. I don't drink holy water anymore. The gym can help me sleep. When I go to the gym and I get sweat and I get so tired and I feel like throwing up or something. And you take a very good shower. Tonight, after this show, I'm going to the gym. Oh, I'm going to hike. It's a little chilly outside, but I'm gonna have to go to the park, to the mountains, walk a little bit with the dog, have fun over there, and then come back. I'll feel better and I can sleep. Holy water is not for me. Ludinchenko, my brother. Back again. I haven't seen you for a while. I don't know why I skipped this comment here, but I haven't heard you since we signed Modric. You can tell us even more about Mikhailo. See what a poor performance does to you as a fan, yet Pora still treat us like we are fans of his old club where losing was just part of the game. Yeah, he need to understand this is Chelsea, and sometimes his press conference even make you feel worse because after the game the guy came out and said, let me remember, he saw progress and we had some step forward, like he saw that we made progress compared to the last game. I'm like, you draw the game today, you conceded a goal, a stupid goal. The last game We drew, but we didn't concede a goal. That was like clean sheet. And today you concede a goal, you draw the game again, and you're telling me that you saw like progress. I was like, listen, man, this is not right. This is not right. Did you hear what Porter said about the penalty? Yeah. Also, he talked about the penalty as, yeah, it was a good save from. He made a joke before, but after that he came back to be a little bit serious and say, yeah, it is what it is, you know. Sometimes the decision that doesn't go your way, it's like make it looks like it's okay, it's cool. But if that was like David Moyes that didn't get that penalty, he was going to call out on the VAR, call out on authorities, call out in the Premier League, get mad, get people involved. But our manager is like everything that's happened today, yeah, just normal, you know, normal. Give Hansi Flick the job. Hansi Flick, yeah, be careful what you wish for. Just because somebody won something in a particular occasions in 6 months, it's just like Thomas Tuchel, right? When you come and somebody already did the job, it's always easy to win with reverse psychology. When it comes to building your own team for years, that's where the problems start. We were good for 3 months, 4 months under Thomas Tuchel. For the rest, like 18 months, we were struggling. We were struggling like no football, nothing, flat. So building a team will take you time. Winning, you know, the manager bounce, typing always works at Chelsea Football Club. We can bring him now, he might win something because of the bounce. But there is nothing guaranteed that we're gonna have the same result for a long time, long term. Yeah, when that is the flip-flop is what social media is all about, my friend. Social media is about flip-flop. When somebody got a few good games and we are like, oh man, we are lucky, and look at Kukureya, Ben Chilwell out and stuff like that. But that was 3 at the back. And when you don't have to do much and people are defending behind you, it could be more easier. Back then, our priority was defending first. Defense first. Clean sheet first. Everything was focused on our wing backs to create something. So you can tell the quality of our wing backs is going to be shown out there because we didn't play any through ball in the middle. It was all right. To the left, to the left, to the right, you know. To the side, somebody need to create from the side. But now that we are trying to play direct from the middle, it's a different story in a different system. So people don't learn. People don't learn anything. That's what the fans are all about. We flip-flop all the time. Our fan base are so abusive. Yeah, they always abuse you, especially when you try to make sense. You have just to jump to the bandwagon. If somebody got there and started insulting Mason Mount, you have to get into the same boat, start insulting. If you say, wait a minute, how about somebody else who didn't score or who missed the opportunities or use context? How about playing out of position? How about not having service and what? No. We don't want to hear anything. Whoa, Al-Hilal. Al-Hilal just scored 1. So 2-1, people. The game is on. The game, Musa scored. Mariga Musa. Maniga Bus Mariga. Can't pronounce his name. Musa scored for Al-Hilal 2-1 to to Real Madrid. The game is on. Let's go. Hello? Yeah, now you can hear me. I was muted and nobody can tell me. Thank you for letting me know. That's why people need to talk. I'll be talking to myself for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and nobody's even reminding you that the sounds is not coming your way. I need people. I need you to help from there. Say something. Don't just be quiet. Yeah, so you said hopefully people can hear me though. So hopefully we can do something in the hopefully Chelsea can get something from European competition. I'm not gonna put any hope on this one. No hope. So I can guide myself knowing that nothing is gonna happen. So anything that will happen is gonna be a bonus for me from now on. You know. I'm not going to believe on anything right now. Even Wednesday, good luck. If we win, we win. We lose, we lose. So I don't kill myself for that. I'm not gonna put all my hope on something that is difficult to achieve at the moment. All right, my people. So we're watching another game here from Real Madrid and Al-Hilal, the final of the Club World Cup. So somebody is going to be champions of the world and not Chelsea Football Club anymore. We are out. The song is gone. All right. Joao Felix interview was very sad to watch. You can tell that the boy wasn't happy at all. Mikhailo Modric also put something on social media and people interpret it the other way. Pora out is trending. Antonio Conte also lost today. I'm just checking on trending topics here. Yeah, this is what he said, Graham Potter, after the game. So he said, it looked like. He doesn't confirm anything. It looked like a handball. You need things to go in your way. At the moment, they are not. That's his life. So for him, it's normal. Yeah, it's life. Things sometimes don't go your way. I understand that. But as a manager, what kind of message you gonna send? And if it was another manager that was denied that penalty, I think we were not going to hear anything on TV now. All the pundits, all the journalists, they were just going to make it big. Now nobody's talking about it because it's Chelsea. Oh, yeah? Yeah, probably. I've seen it given or not. So they just take it lightly. And even the manager just don't show any kind of character about. Yeah, and this guy here, Blue, said that managers like Mourinho or Tuchel or Conte would have been going mad over the decision. I want to back Potter, but it just feel like he doesn't have that Chelsea fire in that stomach. Yeah, other managers were going ballistic. They were going to get so mad to the point that they get a red card, yellow card or something, and then it's going to be big in the media so we can get some kind of advantage, if I can call it, the next game. Because what's going to happen when you are too soft like this is like you don't get any decision anymore because nobody is protesting. Nobody even on that pitch that went to talk to the referee, just like John Terry or Didier Drogba will go and like try to force that decision really to be made. And what was said is when West Ham scored their offside goal, everybody could tell right away is offside. It took them like 5 minutes to go and double check and twist it and try to find something in order for them to give the goal because it's Chelsea, it's against Chelsea Football Club. But when it came to that penalty shout, the decision was made immediately. Nobody even bothered to stop the game and like check on the situation. Send the manager or let's say the referee to the monitor so he can double check. No, nobody cares. But West Ham, they needed all the time in the world to make sure that the goal was validated and Chelsea lose the game. That was the plan here. So if you think the agenda against Chelsea Football Club is not true, is conspiracy, those little things are going to tell you exactly that nobody likes Chelsea. And then you have a very, very soft manager who doesn't speak, who doesn't really protest its job. Its life is happening. That is a problem. That is a serious problem. And I'm not promoting him out here for your information because I never called out on any manager to get sacked. No, that is not what I do. I criticize when I have to criticize, but I'm going to let you the freedom to say out stuff. That is not my thing, okay? Because I can't control anything that is happening at Chelsea. You know, we're just powerless. So, okay. Let me read some of your comments here, my people. Why are we only 20 likes? Can you help me get 50 likes, please? 50 likes only. It's going to take you 1 second. But me, it's going to take me hours and hours of being here, away from everything, just to be in the community. So if you want to help me for 1 like, I will appreciate that. Just one time, click it one time, bam. Let's get to 50 likes. And after 50 likes, we can go to another goal. So let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, more questions. While we are watching this game, still 2-1 to Real Madrid. I think they're going to win it. Real Madrid. I think they might score even the third goal. But Al-Hilal are a very, very good team. Al-Hilal. There are so many Al-Nasr is the team that Cristiano Ronaldo plays. And there are some Al something over there. They have so many teams that start with Al. So it's so confusing. You have to practice and practice and practice. All right, so we have this game here, 2-1, 44 minutes. They are about to go to the break. And I am going to try to put some people on. Let me see if I can fix it on YouTube before you start talking, because otherwise nobody is gonna hear anything. What is happening here with me? Victor, you can talk now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you are driving.
I am not actually. I'm sitting in the car. Wifey is driving. We're going to do some errands. I want to do a quick little comment and then I'll let you go. Everybody is talking about this coach, and I think it's about time we really took a good look at him. I don't think they're going to fire him, but he also lives in that comfort of knowing that the circumstances are such that nobody in their right mind will fire him. Chelsea will be on a chopping block from this same pundit because everybody will think we're crazy. He knows that. He is on a 12 million pounds a year, and he can make simple decisions with this much talent. But he doesn't get bothered because it is not in his personality to be bothered. And on top of it, he knows that if we cut that cord, we are going to give him the remainder of the 12 million pounds a year for 5 years contract with what we had with him. And nobody wants to stomach that, besides the fact that it's going to be a huge scandal. So he is good. You can tell that he has no real pressure at all. He and Southgate are almost the men cut from the same cloth. The way they manage, the way they talk about their teams, when their teams win or lose, every day there's an improvement. Even though the whole world, a little boy, my wife here, thinks the same thing you said. You get a goal scored against you, you draw, and the coach comes out and say it's an improvement. There is your problem right there.
Yeah, so you are muted, my brother. I don't know if you're talking to your lovely wife. Say hi from me. I have to handle Mr. Victor frustration, but it is what it is. I hope that he doesn't get that frustrated at home, because that is going to be shaking all the cups and glasses and plate and breaking everything around him. Anyways, all the jokes aside, people, this game here, we can't hear you, Mr. Victor, but whenever you're ready, you can come back. Real Madrid are leading 2-1 against Al-Hilal. So it's halftime now. And we're gonna be back for the game. Halftime. So anybody, if you wanna call us, feel free to do so. The link is there on top of the chat somewhere. If you have time, you can call. If you don't have time, it's okay. No problem. So Prince Opaipa said that Graham Potter has failed in all angles, and we should all know that he is a mid-table coach. Wow. That is a strong statement from Mr. Prince. He is a mid-table coach. All right. That is your opinion, not mine. Yeah. And, I didn't really like the press conference after that. Like, I don't like his press conferences, but I have to watch again because of what I do, and I have to give people like correct information. Otherwise, he's somebody like I will boycott watching him. I don't like the way he talks. First of all, he always act like he just eat some hot sauce. What is that? Like, it's just so nasty for me. I can't handle that, and I have to be forced to watch 15 freaking minutes of my life watching his boring press conference. And I don't like his style. I don't like the way he talks. You know? It's like he have a bag of hot chili or hot sauce that he always eat before talking to the media. And he's going to talk a lot of crap. Like, that's those kind of crap. Like, I don't understand how you can't even see. The decision was against you, against your team, but for some reason, he's telling you that, yeah, those are the things that happen. That is part of life. Sometimes you get decisions. Sometimes they get, because that decision is so important. We're going to lose money. we don't qualify for the Champions League. It could be the whole difference here between getting to top 4 or something. So everything counts. And when everybody figure out that you are weak, you don't even say anything, and the decisions are going to be against you. So I would like to see a little bit of fire, a little bit of, I am not happy about this. I am not happy about it. I'm not telling him to be a Mourinho and give like 2 hours press conference complaining about officers, but at least say something with some kind of anger, some kind of, I don't want to see this to happen anymore, have that attitude. But a very relaxed attitude like, oh no, it's nothing. Yeah, we keep walking, keep building. I've seen somebody, Ten Hag, after a win the last minute, I think they were losing like 2-0 and they went to win like 3-2 or something like that. He came out and said, this is unacceptable. We are Manchester United. This shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't be reactive. We have to be proactive. This is a coach that just won. And they talked to him about Rashford and he said he need to start walking even more because he could have done better. Look at this chance here and there that we missed. So he's addressing to the players that you don't relax just because you scored a goal. Jadon Sancho, you're not doing good. You go to Portugal, personal training, and you come back when your mind and spirit and everything, your body is okay to play football. So you set up certain standards. But when you relax so much and, oh yeah, it's things. We are building, things can happen, That is not a good attitude to have. Ten Hag, like I said, I've seen that brother getting so mad for winning a game of football. But us, winning or losing, winning or drawing is the same attitude. The same, it's okay. It's okay. We're still building. We show some quality against a very strong opposition. There's always credit to the opposition. How about us? How about us punishing other teams for fun? So I'm not happy about that, but I'm not somebody that will come here and call out on people's jobs. If they decide to get rid of him, I didn't choose him. I didn't know him before even he came to Chelsea. But I have to support the process. Supporting the process doesn't mean supporting individuals. People need to understand that. And I also gave him a lot of benefit of the doubt because of circumstances, because of, injuries and all kind of issues that he had. The midfield, Jorginho and other. Now we can't even blame Jorginho anymore because you have Enzo Fernandez. So what are you gonna say? No service? He's providing service. So now it's time for Porra to start cooking and delivering. Otherwise, the pressure is gonna be mounting. I'm gonna criticize him just the way I started, but it's not for me to get rid of people. I don't sign people. I don't get rid of them. So all right. Let's go. Munaisa say Porra is.
Oh, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Wait, give me a second. Okay. Yeah, we can hear you.
Now, did you yourself said it that Ten Hag and all of them, they show a little bit of fire when things are not going on right. Somebody might say that our present coach, who is Porter, is more of a method man. He's kind of pragmatic. He's constant. At least his consistency is there, whether we win, lose, or draw. But that is not the kind of. He has to do that when he's a pilot. Pilot
you need a little bit of consistency. You don't scare your people before the play goes down. If the play is not going down, you just have to remain really much in control. You a football coach needs to show us where the players get their motivation from to play, besides their talents. They have to have a leader who inspires them to do great things. Do we really think that this coach is the kind of leader that can inspire this group of players? Even if we add 3 more at a cost of £200 million in the summer, do we really think that he can inspire us, even if we give him 2 years to get to where Chelsea really belongs, based on our investments? No. The way he carries himself, the way he talks to us as press, he doesn't talk about any tactics. He doesn't talk about why we did not win. He's flat all the time, the same way. And the reason is very simple. He thinks of our team as a middle table team. And so whether we win or lose, right now he has the benefit of the doubt because he is new. And he knows that we, the fan base and the football world, even though his salary is not affected, he will get the chance. People will tell him he has to bring his own players. He needs all the time he can get in the world. So he's hiding behind that. He doesn't care about instant, making a mark instantaneously or changing anything instantaneously. He doesn't care about that. So he knows you'll be given the time. He may have had that conversation with Todd Bowley. But I have to tell him this. If he can hear me in a distance, it is not true with Chelsea. The whole football world is going to come down hard on him, not only Chelsea fans, if we keep performing this way. Because everybody sees the dollars and the pounds we have invested in this team. If he had not put all this money in this team, he would be given that chance, just like Lampard did the first year he came on. Nobody had any expectations of him because we couldn't sign any players by Chelsea standards, even though we had a lot of players that were on great salaries. But by Chelsea standards, we didn't sign any players for him. This guy doesn't have even that chance that Lampard had. He has to prove that he can take us to the promised land. And if he cannot, he should step aside humbly, come to some kind of agreement with the owners, and get maybe half of what he deserves, so we can find somebody that can come in and put some fire under the belly of these talents. Because there are too many talented players that are being withering away, even in the short time that he has been here, and the short time they have been here. That I don't think that even if you give him time, because you can always tell when a coach has the backbone or not. And this coach so far has not proven to us by any action he's taken. Dropping Aubameyang from European squad is nothing. He didn't even have to defend that because everybody knew that Aubameyang may not necessarily come without anywhere. Chukwuemeka, you could do that because he's only 18. What decisions has he made, even though he has all the time in the world to make that decision? Because people will give him the benefit of the doubt now and say, okay, this is what he's made out of.
Okay.
He hasn't made any decision.
Yeah, I hear you. I got you. We're going to come back to you. Let me say hi to other brothers here. Don and Joseph. Don.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. My brother, this is very sad.
Okay.
Some fans still believe that Chelsea is like a small team.
Mm-hmm.
We are above that. People still don't get it. We say, hey, can we give Potter? People are spending money on Chelsea day and night. Understand? I understand balling where it's coming from. Because, okay, like today now at downtown Houston, some people are pissed off because this country, they don't have time for soccer like that than the Latino community.
Okay.
Understand? People are losing money.
You mean people
And
who are betting on Chelsea or something?
yes. And this man bought Chelsea for soccer, for Chelsea FC to be more popular in North America, not just USA alone. And see what is going on. This ombudsman spent over 600 million to buy players, and this indecision maker coach don't have anything to offer us. Chelsea is way bigger than him, way bigger. There's some coach who are active with smaller club. Understand?
Yeah.
Not you can't just tell Mourinho to go to Division 2 to go and coach, and you think that he will perform extremely. No.
Okay.
Such coach are meant for bigger team.
Okay, Joseph, what do you have to say here, bro? You're coming to shoot me in the head, right?
Yeah, the one is you. Say Porter must get a time. We must give him time. We must give him time. So you must answer for that, brother. Now, he's the one. You, first person, from beginning. So wherever you buy Mbappe. Well, who is that? Haaland, Pram, Messi, whatever. It's the same thing. We will find with Porter the same thing. Whoever you change, you change Jorginho, you change Kai Havertz, whatever you change, the result is the same if his Porter is there. That's the main problem on Chelsea.
Okay.
Every player now is coming average. Reece James coming average. Even Modric now is coming average. Like he's not better than Ziyech now.
Porter is a destiny killer for real. He's a destiny killer.
First day, you remember at Liverpool after halftime, he come that guy. How I was fresh and running and things like that. Now, after two days training, what's happening? Overnight, what's changing? He's a manager.
For real.
So people, I don't know how they think. Now the Jorginho is gone, Enzo is come, so the result is the same. Even Rice is come, Bellingham is come, the same result will get.
Sure.
Nothing will be changed.
All right, Jorginho is doing a very good job over there because agent Jorginho, he keep on winning with Arsenal, isn't he? Keep on winning with Arsenal.
He's not playing. Okay. We can't blame Jorginho. He's not playing. He's sitting.
Okay.
He's fine. He's better,
All right. He's doing his job. Double agent Jorginho. Well done. Arsenal dropped point also. Not only Chelsea, but they dropped.
But Arsenal is on top of the table.
I'm just saying that
no one expects Arsenal to win the league from beginning. If they finish top 4, is enough for Arsenal.
So did you expect Chelsea to win the league?
No one can play.
Did you expect Chelsea to win the league? No?
My friend.
I'm the problem, right? So yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I send him home tomorrow. So let me report something here. The second half for the game between Real Madrid and Al-Hilal just started. 2-1 to Real Madrid, and that is the Club World Cup. Chelsea still champions for 45 more minutes. After that, it's going to be somebody else, and most likely it's going to be Real Madrid, but you never know. This is football. Somebody can get a red card, and the next thing you know, Al-Hilal win the cup. You never know. In 2013 somewhere, Chelsea lost against Corinthians, a team from Brazil, and we were all hyped that we were going to win the first World Cup, Club World Cup trophy. It didn't happen. We got beaten 1-0 by Corinthians. I still remember I woke up like 4 o'clock in the morning to watch the game, and oh man, I was done at work. I was so mad at people. My mood was all over the place. So that's what football can do to you. So
my brother, the publicity that Chelsea has, understand, Corinthians may not have it, but remember that Corinthians is not a baby team at all. In South America, they are one of the best. And they produce a lot of players as well too.
Yes.
So then I thought that we may lose that game to Corinthians, because Corinthians and Flamengo, is it Flamengo or Flamini? Those teams are not, they are not just a baby team at all.
Yeah. Even Palmeiras, that we played against them in the final of last edition of the Club World Cup, they gave us hard time. You know, we needed a penalty. Likely we got a penalty that Kai Havertz scored. Today, the referee also didn't help us. I'm not gonna give any excuse about the penalty. I didn't even want to talk about the penalty, but sometimes you need those moments. You need I don't call it lucky, because that was obvious. And what do you make of the penalty that the VAR decided not to give to Chelsea? Is that Graham Potter's fault again? Or let's say if the 2 goals that we scored were validated and we scored 3 goals, were you going to continue to say the same thing if we won this game? Because we had 2 goals that were cancelled.
As a person, I never like Potter pattern of playing at all. Even if we win 4-1 today, I'm not going to support him. I don't like the way he coordinates that team at all. Forget about winning. You have to figure out the impediment of what is happening to all these guys.
So your mind is already set about he's not good enough.
From the beginning.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
When we sign it, I never support him. Because you can't just bring someone from a smaller team coach and just come and place it on a bigger team. It's just like, okay, let me give you a perfect example.
Yes, sir.
Just like a secondary school student who is genius, maybe a science student, and you want him to compete with another genius student in the university level. How is he going to compete with him?
Never.
Well, those geniuses kids, they promote them immediately. They put them in special schools because they are in another level. So they are in a body or some behaviors. You can tell it's still a kid, but in the mind he's just like genius. So yeah.
Okay, what are we lacking now? We don't lack anything than the pattern of playing.
But if we don't lack anything, what you said.
Okay, we have enough players.
We have some chances that we didn't score. That is individual quality.
Players. We have enough players than any team in Premiership presently.
Okay. Where is your clinical number 9? Where is your Osimhen? Where is your Drogba? Do you have somebody?
Even Osimhen, if he comes, it's the same thing.
What is he going to do?
I'm just giving an example here. Listen. You don't get me. I'm not calling on. I'm just using an analogy here, just the way you used with the kid geniuses, right? So this is just an analogy.
No. I'm referring
just don't pick on names. I'm trying to make sense.
I'm referring to Potter, not my players. We have wonderful players.
You think Victor Osimhen, who is on fire right now, he's in front there. He's gonna miss like the chance that. Let's say Ben Chilwell, somebody missed a sitter. Ben Chilwell or Kai Havertz, those chances. Do you think that Osimhen is gonna miss them? What I'm trying to say is,
Oz. I don't mean to. You have to finish the question, but I'm gonna answer midway through, and I'll let you finish. Yes, Chelsea has a spirit about them right now that even Haaland will fail here. And we have to call a spade a spade. It's not only the manager. I don't think that he sends them out there without any real instructions. And even if they follow the instructions, have you realized that almost all the second half under Potter is rubbish? We go in there, even the games we do well, he has never really turned the game around after we come back from the second half, which is his time. Let's say that, okay, we were studying the tactics of the opposing team the first half, like they were doing the outs, right? We all go in knowing where the game is at. tactically, what he can change, what he can reinforce, what needs to be what? Stop completely. We come back almost all the time and our performance drops exponentially.
Yes,
So
sir.
what does he tell them? No, so what does he tell them? Besides the fact that we do not have a potent defense that sets up a serious attack. I am telling you this, all of us are showering praises on Silva, and I am not moving from Jorginho down to Silva or any other. But I'm telling you, all in all, our backline play with a level of timidity that no other defense in a top-notch league that is supposed to be winning the league plays
That is
with.
not fair.
No.
My brother.
No. Let me finish this. Let me finish this. We do not do that. We defend. Some of them defend very well, but to switch defense into attack, analyze our game very well. We held the ball 72% of the game. 72%. If you look at the heat map, it is always around Silva and Badiashile. And then it comes back to them. I'm telling you, we don't move the ball quickly or forward enough quickly. We allow the opponent to settle. So our real game plan, I'm telling you, all coaches come in, they get a bounce, they get a win here or there. The way we play is not going to crush any team whatsoever for the next few months. Or so if we stay with this coach and somebody doesn't come in and put a wrench in the way we play. We are lethargic. We allow opponents into our game plan even when we are on top. And that is not a coach issue. The mentality of the spine of Chelsea is rotten, and it has to be changed. If it's not changed, we can beat about the bush, we can rotate our managers, we can spend trillions of pounds, and that is not changing because those players are the constants. And they need to change the way they play, especially if these coaches are going to embark on always playing from behind.
Mm-hmm. Anybody? Are we really gonna blame our defense?
Nah, our defense is
sorry.
the best
3-1 to Real Madrid, people. Real Madrid just scored the third goal, and it's Karim Benzema. Wow. Karim Benzema just scored the third goal, so 3-1 to Real de Madrid against the Al-Hilal. I think the cup.
Al-Hilal.
And the cup is gonna go to Madrid.
Yep.
So, I don't know. We are jumping all over the place here. We attack the manager. We attack the players. We attack Jorginho. We attack Ogs. Attack me because I'm the problem. I don't know why. We are looking just like Porter at the moment. Everybody wanna find a scapegoat. I'm the problem. Porter is the problem. Now Thiago Silva and the defense. I mean, if there is a department in that team that we can't even touch, it's gonna be the defense. Badiashile and Thiago Silva are just solid, and I saw them breaking lines, long range passes. I don't think. I think that should be the less of our worries right now.
No, but listen. Let me. I know you are trying to react to what I'm saying, and I'm not going to keep this long again. I'm going to be quick. When I say to you that our backline, they defend very well, but there is a tremendous difference in defense and attack, especially if the coach tactically is depending on the backline to start out. How was our goal considered today? Because we were trying to play from the back, and we fumbled the ball, and they got the ball, they kick it in, the header came in, and then, of course, there was a connection, and they scored. You have to have people that are able to actually play from the back. So if you don't have that, then vary it up. Every now and then, let the keeper kick the ball. Let him take a goal kick. So that you vary it up. So even if you play from the back every now and then, it's varied up. But everybody knows that Chelsea has this timid backline because of the pressure that is on them. Everybody knows we have to win because we spend a lot of money. We need to win because everybody will bash us. So before we go into any game, there is already pressure on us as a team. period, than any other, even not even as Arsenal right now. Everybody knows Arsenal is where it is. Arsenal drew today, and there's not a lot of hula balula about it. But everybody's talking about Chelsea because of the money, because money rules the world. So if you invest that kind of money, you put an extra load of pressure on every individual player you have. They have to be quick, they have to be good, they have to be good on the ball, and really add a lot of pressure, even when they are up. Chelsea relax into some level of luxurious play when we are up by just a lone goal. Not two, not three, but luxurious play. That is something that the coach has to address, and that is something that the people that are supposed to start our attack need to address and put pressure on the people up front. We need another goal. Go get it. I'm putting the ball up to you. I am not dribbling and passing left and right back here. Go and do the job and yell at them. We need to have that kind of leadership. Otherwise, nothing will change. The coach alone is not the issue. We have to call a spade a spade. This is the same style of play we had under the previous coach and the previous coach.
Okay. Now, Mr. Don and Mr. Joseph, what do you think?
I'm not sure Porter is watching our previous matches to figure out what's wrong with that team. Understand? We have enough players. We have very smart, highly intelligent.
It's 4-1 already, people. I even forgot. It's 4-1 for Madrid.
Yeah, it's Christmas for them. So, please, can you turn the radio down? Can you turn it down, please?
Federico Valverde again with the second goal of the game. So let me repeat a little bit, just to give also my brother Don a little bit of a break to talk to the lovely wife.
No, I'm at work, not lovely wife.
Oh, okay, sure. So let me remind you, Vinicius Junior scored, Valverde also scored a couple of goals, and Karim Benzema scored one. So 4-1. Chelsea still like less than 30 minutes now from not being champions of the
It's
world.
like Vinicius Junior is on fire right now.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, as I was saying, I'm not sure this man is watching all the previous.
So you think that they don't
clips.
do like a video analysis, because they have even an entire department of video analysis after every game, and they go to training and they have like 1 hour of studying the position.
Is he working
so
on?
he
Is he
do
working
anything.
on that?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. That
I know they watch video. I'm talking. This is Chelsea. They are watching, but is he working on those errors that are happening in the field?
That is a good question. I have to call him and ask.
Because I remember during the Mourinho era, he wanted to play tiki-taka. Then it doesn't work for us. And what he changed the pattern to kick and follow. Drogba will be at the front there, and they will play over shots to go and meet Drogba, and Drogba will be running with the ball. And if the whole team see that, how can I say that? One team is pressing them, they will slow the match down. They will frustrate the opponent.
Yeah.
Understand? Even though as Baka can't even dribble, because Chelsea will they will make the ball look horrible to you throughout the 90 minutes. They will spoil the plan. But this one don't even have a plan A. He only have a plan A. What about plan B? What about plan C?
Sir, if he ever did that, we will know about it because he would talk to us. We studied the videos. I mean, the way he talks about other teams and other players, if he talked about Chelsea that way, we'll be even happier. He praises other teams more than he actually talk about us. And
yeah,
he said,
that's true.
They did very well. They did this. They did. He doesn't say, this is Chelsea Football Club. This is a great club. We cannot stand for this. If you don't have
exactly.
Yeah, he doesn't even speak like that.
It's like the man don't really like Chelsea.
Yeah. You pay somebody, and then he talks about us in general terms. He doesn't talk about as much like he's being paid that kind of money by this club. And I'll go back to that. This man is really not, he doesn't have any real passion for the game. So if he doesn't have passion for the game and he doesn't see that, because the way we feel about this, okay, because it's not my money. It's not my physical money. But I feel so much for the team that if we lose, it is troubling to me. Whereas he is being given the money. His wife looks at him when he goes home, and I'm not trying to make it personal, that all that comes into his paycheck is based on us being happy, the team performing well. Yet when we don't do well, he's totally nonchalant about it. Oh yeah, we have to see the improvement. We keep working. He doesn't even make a passionate, one-line, strong statement about our game. It's always the same way. And you know that's the same way he talks to the players.
I really have to tell you that I hate his press conferences, especially because it makes me mad, and I might even break my computer sometimes. But I have to watch them because I do this, and I have to be accurate on my report. But Joseph, you've been very quiet. You wanted to say something. Today, I'm surprised that you are so quiet. Oh, you are at home with family. You don't want to talk a lot, right? Playing the nice guy, trying to be the nice guy at home, right?
Yeah, everywhere. All in all, Porter must go. We must not put everything. Only if he go, we will be rest. Otherwise, every weekend or during the day, we will talk about it. You have to go.
All right, I respect that. Bobby Smokey.
Hey, big up, guys.
Big up. Let me report something on the screen very quickly. Al-Hilal actually scored the second goal for some reason. They are scoring goals. And it's 4-2. It's 4-2. So this is a very competitive game here. I was thinking it was going to be a beating from Real Madrid, but now it's 4-2.
Goal scoring is what football teams do. We just don't do that. But that's what most football teams aim at and do all the time on a weekly basis.
Okay. Bobby, let's go.
Wow, where do we even start?
I don't know. You tell me.
The players, the manager, and the officiating. I'll start with the players. Yes, we've got injuries coming back. Players match rusty. Absolutely. All those Ruben Loftus-Cheek haters, I don't know what your point is. He was vital for us in midfield in this physical game. He allowed Enzo to play. He took up a lot of the physicality that West Ham were trying to throw at us and nullified it. He's a very important player for Chelsea when he's fit. Cucurella, I don't know. Cucurella, I don't even know what he's about. I don't think he knows what he's about. You know, sometimes he's good, most of the time he's terrible. Doesn't play passes, couldn't pass to Modric to save his life. Excuse me, I got a cold. And it was bad from him. Joao Felix is a baller. He showed his qualities, even if he's still getting used to the team and the league, as did Enzo. Madueke, also another excellent player, especially going forward. He's a young player. He needs to work on his defensive game. Because that goal, albeit the cross should never have come in.
Part of that was his fault.
It was. You know, the cross should never have come in at all because of Cucurella. He should have stopped that a long time ago. But when it came in and Reece James missed it, he should have mopped up because he had sight of that of Emerson.
Yeah.
But anyway, apart from that, yet again, moving on to the manager. Mr. Potter, you know, yes, we know the deficiencies. Yes, we know players are getting used to each other. Yes, we know your team's getting used to each other. Lots of new players.
Yes.
But must you be outsmarted by every manager you come against? Must you? David Moyes, we know what he's about. Anti-football, we know what he's about.
Brexit FC, yeah.
He just packed the midfield, and Potter could not respond. He did nothing. And what infuriates me the most is when a manager looks at your reputation sheet, looks at your passport, and decides whether you're good enough based on that to come on the field or not. David Detro Fofana should have come on to replace Havertz in the second half, later on in the second half. He would have put Obona and the other West Ham centre-back under a lot of pressure, and they would have folded. Havertz wasn't doing that. He's too silky, too many graceful touches, and they basically had him in their pocket. But even then, we certainly in the first half, we were able to create chances and score. But Mr. Potter, I have serious concerns. And I really think that the management, I know it's going to cost a lot of money in changing another coach. They've also got another load of money to pay in the Lukaku situation. I know that, but I think they need to have another serious discussion with Hansi Flick, because we need to do something about this manager. I don't know if he's the man. I really don't. And then my final point is about officiating. Brother, it is disgusting. It is it's so biased, so corrupt. It's gone beyond embarrassing. When you watch a game, a clear handball and penalty, when even somebody that hates Chelsea as much as Jermaine Genius, ex-Spurs, for once, every single media outlet in this country were in one voice saying, this is a penalty. There's just no two ways about it. It's not that he fell over on the ball or anything. His knee was firmly planted on the ground. He just tried to be deceitful, and he handballed.
Sorry, brother, it's 5-2 for Real Madrid. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I know they'll score at will against these guys. He just handballed the ball. And for the fact that the VAR spent ages, 10 minutes, trying to find a way to give West Ham a goal. And a minute trying to just ignore what was a blatant handball is actually criminal. I blame the FA for their dishonesty. Even the referee that was there on the TV assessing a referee's performance and the officiating. Usually they always side each other. But this time he said, look, that you can only say that he's disappointed that it wasn't given as a penalty. The truth is, these people make these decisions at Chelsea's cost every time. They cost us an FA Cup and a League Cup through bad decisions. They've cost us this game through a blatant decision. It keeps happening over and over and over again. There is a clear and unjust bias against Chelsea Football Club. Period. The Football Association is corrupt. They should be embarrassed by this. And if they don't stop it, it just goes further to confirm that these people aren't fit for purpose. It's just, it's too much. It's too obvious.
I couldn't believe it. But also, I didn't want to give an excuse about only penalty. But I understand when it's a penalty, it's a penalty. Okay? So people who are said, oh no, don't give excuses, you couldn't score, open goal and whatever. I'm like, no, there are rules. I didn't create rules. There's a penalty, a penalty. It was against Chelsea, it was going to be a penalty. So I would take it because, I don't know, man.
Another thing is, what is the point of this manager, really? I understand you don't have emotions, but football is an emotional game. We all have emotions. How can you sit there like a statue and watch that sort of decision?
Yeah, and
It's not right.
Moyes is like 120 years old. He was jumping. He was getting on match officials.
Exactly.
He was pushing every single kick. He was there, and our manager sit there and then touch his beard a little bit to look cute, and then after the game, that is even make me mad. He said, "Yeah, I know. Sometimes you get decisions, it doesn't go against you or yeah. It's like nothing happened, brother. Wake up,
He
wake
doesn't
up."
show. He doesn't care enough, and to me, it's defective. If you're in a job of that nature and you're not feeling it, you know what I'm saying? You're not really feeling it.
Yeah.
You've got a problem.
Today,
The
Mourinho
issue
was
is with
going
you.
to have a red card. Thomas Tuchel had 2 yellow and sent to the stand because of decisions that referee was making. But us, we are so quiet. Even on that pitch, if somebody like John Terry, that's why we even lacking leaders in that pitch that can go and just like cause some trouble, get a yellow card, force them to stop the game and like freaking go to the screen. But on the pitch, we didn't react that much. Yeah, so Enzo Fernandez showing the hand and some people coming, but it was like not really the pressure that you're going to get from a real team. They're going to bombard the referee really to stop that. But it was like, yeah, nothing.
You know, when we have remember that when we were young, much younger, especially when you have a baby, and whenever you want to wear the shoe or you off your shoe, you see your son, we want to, trying to wear the shoe, put his 2 legs inside one piece of shoe. Understand? Okay, what I'm trying to say is that when you have an active coach, your players will be active as well. Look at Mourinho during his time. Look at the kind of caliber of players he have then. So most of them are fighters. They are very stubborn and they deliver. But look at this, my Potter or Grand Potter, whatever they call him. He is so dull, and his players are also dull. So what do you expect from such team and from the manager as well?
But I meant to chip in here. But the players he left at Brighton are not dull. They are above us. They are winning. I feel like, I advocate for us to really look elsewhere for a replacement. If we can.
But we don't know the kind of team he has with him then.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that those players are performing. They are above us. They are doing much better, even without him. So sometimes it's to do with the sort of players you have and also what they do when they are given a chance on the field. And for me, I feel like the entitlement aspect, the way we went about with our purchases, the kind of pressure that this kind of purchases put on the shoulders of these players has to also be mentioned, because none of these players will be sought after. Nobody will go and criticize them. Will not be the target of any rare criticism if they were not bought with that kind of money. And that has to be emphasized. That is what Brighton. That's freedom. Look at Casado or whatever he's called. He is now branded as what, a 70-80 million pound player, but he was bought with a mere pittance in football terms. So he played freely, and he made his mistakes and got better. You don't have that chance with Chelsea. You take off Mount for a game, and that is a typical example of what happened today. The whole football world, at least those who know Chelsea in the way we play, say that Mount needs rest, so that when he comes back, he's a little rejuvenated. He knows that somebody else can take his place, and he still put him back today for him to play a little bit. So it is both. I think the manager has already settled on some favorites, and also the people that he settled on, when they come in, they don't do any better. But the ones that he will pick to give them a chance, if things are not going well, he feels panicked, and then he puts them back in there. So it is the blame has to be shared. I feel like half of it is on the players, clearly, because they make the decisions when they get the ball on their feet. And the manager who has to also help them tactically and fire them with a little bit of emotional support does not do his job that way because it's not in his nature. He's not that kind of person. From the touchline to his conference room, he is not going to be that kind of person we want him to be. So if he's not that kind of person, then what does he bring to the table is maybe tactical things that we are not aware of. But that is also not evident by the eye test when we see the games. So we have to find the root cause of this problem and not make it only about the manager, because if we change the manager and that doesn't change, then where do we go?
Well, I think Todd Bowley already figured out what's going on, because hiring a mentor, whatever, training coach from the All Black team in New Zealand, that tells you that they know that the mentality in the team is not right, and somebody who will bring a little bit of no sense is needed, because I think they came to realization that Porter is not that guy that will,
motivate the whole team,
push people. He can motivate you, but in the soft way of, yeah, my son, everything is gonna be all right, Well, this is football. It's just like the army, bro. Sometimes you have to tell people what to do.
People.
You have to.
You have to. Right now, you are reporting on a game that is going on right now, right? We are scoring 5-2, right? You just said that, right?
Yes.
And the coach of the team that is scoring for fun almost never do anything on the touchline. Almost never do anything on the touchline. Neither does he even is expressional in a dressing room. The only thing you see is one of his eyebrows just poking up.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
He's a king of that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He talks the same way, and when you are having a bad moment, he comes down and say, "Oh, we are having a bad moment." He does that. He did that for Chelsea for almost 2 seasons, right? So we know that you don't have to come out and behave like your head is cut off on the touchline, but you have to tactically be aware. So just like Bobby said, he is always outsmarted, and so the point of him is now.
Oh my
almost
goodness!
In the sky
5-3.
because we don't know.
5-3. Sorry, I was reporting on
Al-Hilal.
The other guy, the other team just scored the third, so 3-5. So it's not a big deal because still like 10 minutes to go. So yeah, keep going, Mr.
And
Victor.
we were all very interested in what Tuchel has to say. One of the things everybody said, let's make a team that nobody wants to play against. So if the people are playing like that, then you know that is something he's hammering. If the players are playing like that, then you see the evidence of what he says all the time. Porter just generically said to you, "Oh, we are improving as a team." Even when we lose, we drew, but we didn't keep a clean sheet. So you don't know in which direction this man is taking a team that has this kind of investment. Because if you are putting in all these players we bought, and you don't give them a real tactical sense of how we are going to score the goal, if you have a good block team, or if you have a second way of playing when the first tactical way of playing has been found out by the coach, you have to have multiple ways of doing things. Do you want to tell me that he wanted to maintain our style of play when he kept Kai Havertz in there? When Kai Havertz was proving totally useless and Fofana was sitting on there, he brought some players in there thinking that, okay, nothing is working with those that were on the field. Why didn't he go ahead and change the actual person who put the ball in the goal post? You see, so it is a problem that we have with this. He's playing with our brain, and that is what is frustrating. When you sit here and everybody that you know who is of a fan of any other football team keep telling you spend all this money and you're not going to get any results, we keep defending it, and every weekend he takes us out there and takes our pants off in front of our friends. It's really frustrating.
Yep. Understandable. So people, we're still here for 10 to 15 minutes. After this game is done, I will have to leave, because I was here early on for hours. I wanted to go back to sleep, but I couldn't sleep. How can you sleep with this kind of thing? So after here, I'm going to have to go with the dog, walk in the mountains and come back, get tired and sleep a little bit. So if you want to call us, you can call now because we.
Bobby, what is the way forward? Because
What is what?
Marine,
What is your
what
question?
is the way forward for Chelsea? We are ninth on the table, and is Potter going to create magic, or can he explain his problem to the management that okay, this is what is lacking, and he need to say something because this is not ordinary anymore.
Say, Todd Bowley and his people were there at London Stadium. I saw them celebrating when we scored and very sad when we conceded at the end. There were a long discussion. So we don't know what is happening really behind closed doors. Do not underestimate a billionaire. So I think they're going to pull the trigger when their interests are in danger or somehow. But I don't really believe that they're going to sack. They're going to just get rid of him immediately. Benjamin, I can't put you through because you have a lot of noise, background noise. So I took you off. But if you fix your mic, I can put you through again. So we don't know, man. The problem with this thing is somebody else is making decisions for you. We don't make decisions here. Even if people think that I'm the problem because I'm the guy who sacked Graham Potter and took who sacked Thomas Tuchel and took Graham Potter. Somehow I knew Graham Potter all this time, and I'm doing dirty job here. But the end of the day, the reality is that somebody is going to make those decisions for us, and we have just to accept it. And I just choose for years from experience to just accept whatever it is and not put myself in a condition where I have to get on people, innocent people, attacking people who don't agree with me and blaming other people. It is what it is. So I have to guide my heart, myself a little bit. But we really don't know what's going to happen. If I have to guess, I don't see them sacking him right now. Otherwise, they're going to look weak. And they paid a lot of money for him to lead a long-term project. And probably they're going to give him until the end of the season to see how we do in the Champions League. And if we're going to improve, it's going to be a little bit of improvement so they can make a decision probably in summer. You know, before the preseason, you say, no, we got somebody else who's going to have his preseason and with the players that we have. So let's wait and see at least until next summer. But for me, if I was given a chance, I would give him until like December of this year. Give him a preseason, allow him to work with those players and see the beginning of next season. If we start giving excuses and all that, I will be like, no, that is not good enough. But for now, he still has a little bit of this, benefit of the doubt from me. But that is not the reason why I should just stay calm and praise and be like a Curtis and say, hallelujah, amen. No, I'm going to tell the truth, but I'm not in the point where I have to get rid of him. I don't know if that makes sense. Benjamin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Oaks.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What a match today. I got tired at some point. Having to watch Potter.
Ball.
I tell you the truth. It shouldn't get to the point that everything is gonna look bad. In fact, right now we look so bad that an average performance is seen as okay. In a Chelsea team, we are so bad that an average performance is seen okay. See, these guys have invested a lot in this team. And spending so much money, this is how we're going to get for now, all in the name of we are building. No, we have professionals all over the field. Professionals.
Yeah.
Guys that on their day, they are top players. So why can't he muster ideas? Even if you are playing bad, you must find a way to win matches.
Yeah.
That is why you are a coach.
Okay.
You can't give him till December and he messes things up. If it's too late, Chelsea is going to look horrible. I will be surprised if this guy is not sacked by the end of Dortmund game. I'll be so surprised.
Yeah.
If he's not sacked by the end of Dortmund game, because I don't see us winning that game.
Yeah,
and the
right now
only
it's
way
very
we can make
difficult.
Champions League, the only way we can make Champions League is through the Champions League matches, through that competition. Because with 2 wins in 13 games,
yeah, and we are not taking advantage. Like this brother here, Eugene, said that other teams are dropping points, right? Like Newcastle, even Manchester United, and even Brighton the other day. All of them. So imagine if we beat like Fulham away and home, and then today we beat West Ham. The discussion was going to be different by now. We were going to start putting a lot of pressure on those top 4 teams because we are like 3 points away. They are dropping points, we are dropping points, and it's not helping anybody. It's not helping.
It doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, we just can't capitalize. Yeah, somebody wanted to say something?
You know what?
Bobby.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know what the reality is? I think these owners, I think they were holding on to Potter because they were embarrassed to let him go because they sacked Tuchel and appointed him. But I think they have to stay. I can understand them being quiet. They'll probably wait until the end of the season. At the end of the season, they've got to get Hansi Flick in. They just simply have to do that. It's not going to be a nice parting of ways. I feel a bit sorry for Potter, but he's not the man for the job. He really isn't. Quite simply because he tactically he's not there, and I don't see if there was a sign that he could do something in future. That he has a direction, then I'd say, okay, let's pick it out. But he's not showing any direction. Nobody knows what he's about. His win percentage is the worst of all the top flight managers. If you look at that stat, I don't know, somebody posted it on Twitter. It's diabolical. He's Lampard got top 4 with a transfer ban. He lost Eden Hazard, and he brought the academy boys through. Tamori, Abraham,
Mount and stuff, and Billy Gilmore and Mount and stuff.
All that he played. Chalobah, he played all of them, and got top 4. This geezer, I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. Yes, there's been injuries and so on. I understand, but he's not showing. I mean, look at today. He was on top of the game in the first half. David Moyes decided to go anti-football. That's why I'm always against these people that talk bad about Ruben, because it could have been worse. He wanted to out-muscle us. He couldn't. So what he did, because of Ruben, he couldn't out-muscle us. So what he did was he packed the midfield and put 2 men on Enzo. And we stopped playing. And instead of Potter to counter that and go on the offensive to that, he did nothing. This geezer could not even bring on Detro for fun. That's the one I find unforgivable. His changes were inept. They were totally inept. I don't know what value Mason Mount brought to the team when he came on. I don't know. In fact, Mason's lack of form has been disturbing. Last night, I watched the Club World Cup final again, and he was bad. He was so bad in that game, they took him off. So it goes to show how far back his form has been off. And I don't know. I can't understand those sort of substitutions. I know that, there's a lot of players that are not really quite there. But nah. Okay, Modric needed a rest. Do you know what? It's a mess. The man has not got any nous, any tactical ability. The way they were beaten for the equalizing goal, that porosity in defense, it's all down to him. It's all down to him. He should have been up on the touchline shouting. Can you imagine Tuchel if we let in a goal like that? How animated he'll be. The players will see that and react. He's doing nothing. I'm really thinking he has to go. Honestly, for the first time, I'm voicing it. I don't know if we can go anywhere with this guy. I'm very concerned. Very concerned. And against Dortmund? Wow.
Yeah, it's going to
Lord
be
have mercy.
something else. So, people, we're still here for 7 minutes added here, so we can still be here for 10 more minutes if you have a question for us. So you want to express something?
Oh.
Come. Yes, sir. Go. Yes.
I want to thank the last speaker. It took us back to Mount. Mount coming in, he did practically nothing in that match. The last pass that I would have given to ZH for a tap-in, he cut it back. I don't understand these guys. Is that they don't look look for each other before they make passes? Critical passes that can lead to goals. That's why we are not scoring. I don't understand these guys. ZH was off. His touches were bad. Body language off. What is happening? What is happening to these guys?
Lack of motivation.
If they are not fit to be in this team, bench them for crying out loud. Leave none in the team. Leave Modric. Let them play the 90 minutes. What is Harvard doing in that match, playing 90 minutes for crying out loud?
Yeah, very good question.
Because he's Kai Havertz. That's what Bobby was saying earlier. Because he's Kai Havertz. Let me tell you this: anybody some people have some passports that they cannot go out there and mess up. If they mess up, just their chance is gone. But some, if your country has won the World Cup per se, or if you are, from maybe one of the English, if you are an English player also, sometimes you get given the benefit of the doubt. It's how the world works. Nobody's criticizing it, but there are some players that have to work twice as hard to be given a chance, even as fan base. Even when these players come in and put in mediocre performances, because of where they come from, we tend to praise them. I mean, what has Mount really done that until a few weeks ago, he was really controlling the affairs of Chelsea? He stood behind every free kick. He would take all the corners. He will be the man that will be selected every day. What has he done? He gave a pass to Kai Havertz to score a goal in the Champions League. That is all. When other players have to do real work to really get a chance to come back, and if they are not selected, people start questioning it. So it is what it is. It will never change because we are complaining about it. But that affects even coaches like the Tuchel and the rest. So a coach who has no backbone, like Graham Potter, that's going to pass over him like that. He has no chance. He has no temerity to sit Mount down for 3 games. He cannot do that. Because if he does that, the questions will keep coming. And because there is no strategy behind that sitting down, or he doesn't understand, he hasn't studied the game, he doesn't know how psychologically he can actually give him an impetus to play better, he will not be able to go into any conference and defend that decision. Because of that, he has to make it a wash. So that even if he seems like he's making the guy feel like, okay, he's sitting down because he's not informed, he will still bring him up to the game so that Mount doesn't walk away being angry. Because as soon as he starts speaking, there are some players that they are so influential that when they start speaking, the dressing room starts what? Shaking. And if the dressing room starts shaking, it will affect his job. One of them was Jorginho. The other is clearly Mount, even though he's relatively young. You know. So what I'm saying, what we have to understand is that all those things the manager is privy to. The eye rolling at training that we don't see. Who is doing what? Who is speaking under their breath that we don't hear? All of those things affect the selection, the tactics, everything that wants to do. So if the manager doesn't have wings under their belt, if they have not coached serious, professional, famous players, and they can come in and say, buddy, I have been where you are. I know where you are coming from. I am no easy cheesy. I have done this, I've done that. Right now, Mount has won more of a bigger trophy than Potter. So who is Potter coming in to advise? Now, under normal circumstances, the coach is good. We know that Arteta hasn't won much, but he was tactically aware because he was under a very good coach and he learned very well how to deal
And
with
he
his
was
players.
an ex-player
Exactly. And then when he got to the club, he also made sure that he put his stamp on it. Who would have thought that 3 years ago somebody can come to Arsenal and challenge Aubameyang? He was a king there. Do you expect that kind of coach to succumb to any of these rubbishness from any of the other players? No, because he came in and the king at Arsenal, he challenged him and said, "You will do this. If you don't do it, you're out of here." We don't see that in a team that has invested this much money in Potter. Yeah,
Mr. Victor, say goodbye to people. I have to go around and give people the last word because I'm going to have to leave.
Big up to everybody. I have called in twice today. We are all relaxed at home thinking we are having a good Saturday, watching our team win. And obviously, it wasn't meant to be. We are looking forward to the Southampton game. But before that, let us keep our fingers crossed because at least when we are having trouble like this at home, we tend to do very, very, very well on the continent. So let's go to Dortmund and kick their butt and win, and all of these problems will be forgotten, folks.
Okay.
I'll see you all later.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. And the game just ended. Real Madrid won the Club World Cup 5-3. Congratulations to them because Chelsea are not champions of the world anymore. The song need to be put to somewhere. Keep the song and probably, we don't know, maybe next season when we win the Champions League and we go to the World Cup. I don't know. So let's go. Mr. Benjamin, say goodbye. Say your last word, what you wanted to say for the show, and then say goodbye so we can
yes, thank you, Oaks. Mr. Vic.
He's gone. Yeah.
He's gone. Yes, I know. I don't want to see Potter against Dortmund because in the Champions League, it's a different ball game. We only have 2 matches before the team is knocked out. And if you have a very bad match in the first one, believe you me, that's the end of the competition.
Okay.
We need to make that decision now. It has to be now. Potter has to go. Let us get somebody in that is creative, that has ideas. People that can motivate these guys. People that can shout, that can scream. We need somebody new. Look at Everton. Look at what they did with the new coach. We need somebody new in this team. That is the only way we can get something out of these guys. They look like a bunch of guys that lack ideas, that lack belief. We can't wait to watch Chelsea deteriorate before before something is done. We are so passionate about this team. The owners are passionate. Everyone is passionate. We like to see Chelsea win something, play well. And you can't spend a lot of money like this and wait till December or next year before something good happens. Please send the message out.
Yeah.
Potter out, please.
Potter out.
Good night, guys.
Thank you so much, my brother Benjamin. Come back next time, my brother. You'll feel better when we beat Dortmund, hopefully. Don, your turn to say goodbye and say your last agenda.
Well, big up everyone. It's so sad. I wasn't expecting this. number 9 on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And we are still want to give this man a chance. Means that we're going to relegation then. So we need a new coach. We need a new system. I don't want Chelsea fans to be saying that it's all about project when we have one of the best players in the world in our team. We have a lot of players worth 50 to 100 million. So what project are we talking about? They are world class. So world class players. So guys, next time. God bless you.
Thank you. Be blessed, you and your family, and see you next time, Mr. Don. Bobby, are you there? Bobby Smokey is talking to his family.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you conclude this show so we can leave?
All
Yes,
I have to say is the big question.
Yeah.
And it's a question. Does Graham Potter have the pedigree to manage Chelsea? He's managing World Cup winners, European Cup winners, European Champions League winners, World Club Cup winners. He has done nothing. Now, if he was showing signs of being able to do something, it would be different. If he was showing signs of a pattern or a direction, it'll be different. But at the moment, he seems to be a manager at the mercy of his players. The chemistry is wrong. And I'm not sure how long it can continue like this.
Okay, I respect that. So, Bobby, thank you for helping, brother. Get well soon. Get some ginger and some honey mixed together. Drink. You will feel better. It's cold even here, but that's what I do to avoid a lot of cold and stuff. So, yeah, Bobby, thank you for helping. Peace and love to the family, and I will see you next time. Anyways, people, I'm gonna have to leave. I can't take people anymore. Let me double check. Probably we have a breaking news. You might be leaving now and there. Breaking news, somebody gets sacked and you come back here again. We don't know. So we're gonna have to double check here. Thiago Silva and Kevin Bamboo could leave immediately, blah, blah, blah. Nothing really. No breaking news in the Chelsea community. It is what it is. It was a pleasure to have you all here with me. Real Madrid won the Club World Cup 5-3 at the end. So Chelsea are not champions of the world anymore. It's done. Forget about the song. We don't even know when, again, we're going to win the Champions League, right? Graham Potter, so disappointed. Yeah, so disappointed. And forget about the top 4. Don't even think about it. Let's go game by game. Hopefully we can win on Wednesday against Dortmund away. Because if we don't win that game, it's going to be even more pressure to the coach. On your way out, my brothers and sisters, you can help your brother get some more likes. It doesn't cost us anything, man. Why people are so stingy with their likes, huh? One click only. I've been here for almost 3 hours. Before that, I was here for 5 hours. I didn't even sleep last night. So if you want to bless me with just one like to promote the show, I would take it. I would appreciate that. So also, I am on social media. This is my page here on Twitter and also Instagram and TikTok. I'm trying to learn what TikTok is all about. I just joined TikTok like a few days ago. So you search on this logo, Green Turf, one word, you're going to find me there. Let's follow each other and let's grow the community. All right? I will see you. I'm not going to promise anything because I haven't slept for, I don't know, a couple of days already. I'm going to need a lot of rest and I have a lot of work to do. So I'll see you when I see you. Put your notification on. So every time I schedule something or I post a video, you will be the first to see. God bless you and I will see you next time.